Do not scroll away from this transmission. If your chest feels tight right now, if your heart is beating with a strange and quiet expectation, stay exactly where you are. There is a reason, a profound, undeniable resonance guiding you to these very words in this precise moment. Something extraordinary, something deeply transformative, is occurring in the subtle dimensions around Earth at this precise instant. A celestial symphony resonating through the ether, and your presence here is no accident. It is an act of divine timing, a sacred synchronicity. You were guided with absolute precision to open this message, drawn by an unseen force, because a spiritual summons, a clarion call, has been issued specifically for your soul, a deeply personal invitation echoing across the cosmos. For weeks, perhaps even months, you have sensed a profound shift, an undeniable inner knowing that the old rules, the familiar structures, the very fabric of the reality you once inhabited, no longer apply. You have felt an inexplicable exhaustion that sleep cannot quite remedy, a deep, pervasive restlessness that keeps you seeking, and a feeling that the life you were meticulously living yesterday is suddenly too small, too constrictive for the vast, brilliant energy trying to burst forth from the sacred chamber of your heart. That is not anxiety, my dear one. That is not confusion or a sign of inner turmoil. That is your cosmic blueprint, your ancient star lineage, waking up to a brand new, exhilarating directive. The Galactic Council, composed of benevolent beings from across the cosmos, has convened in session, and today, in this very moment, as you absorb these words, your pivotal mission on this planet has officially shifted, upgraded, and expanded. You are not here to simply suffer through Earth's lower vibrations anymore, enduring the density as a silent observer. You are not here to hide your profound sensitivity, to dim your light, or to apologize for feeling things so deeply, for perceiving truths others cannot yet see. Do not move from this space. Allow these words to wash over your soul like warm, crystalline light, like a gentle, healing rain. Because by the time this transmission concludes, you will not only understand exactly who you are, but you will remember why you are here and precisely what the higher realms are asking you to do. Next, to step into your highest purpose. Beloved ascending starseed, take a gentle breath. If this message found you, it was not random. I am Kaya Nexus, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters. Starseed? If you have been feeling an unusual urgency lately, this message may explain why. The Pleiadian Council says a signal has been sent across Earth, and those who carry the Starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. For a very long time, your role on Earth was quiet, often solitary, and deeply defensive. You came into this physical container, this human vessel, with a specific, courageous contract: to anchor light in places of great darkness, to act as a beacon of hope in the deepest shadows, to absorb heavy, collective energies, and to survive the dense matrix of third-dimensional reality without losing your inner spark, your inherent divinity. You spent years, perhaps lifetimes, feeling profoundly out of place, an alien in your own skin, feeling like a stranger in your own family, a silent observer in a world that often made little sense to your sensitive heart. You wondered why life felt like an incessant uphill battle, a constant struggle against an unseen current. You were living through what the Council affectionately calls Phase 1 of the Starseed deployment, a period of preparation, resilience, and quiet endurance. In Phase 1, your primary job was simply to hold the line, to maintain a baseline frequency of light amidst overwhelming density. You were a walking, breathing lighthouse, faithfully stationed in the middle of a perpetual storm, silently taking the hits of heavy earthly karma, processing trauma that was not even yours but belonged to the collective, to your ancestral lines, and valiantly keeping the flame alive inside your spirit, despite the cold, often isolating world around you. You did this faithfully, with immense grace and profound courage. You carried the energetic weight of unhealed family lines, navigated toxic workplace environments with quiet dignity, and absorbed the ripple effects of global chaos on your shoulders. You often cried at night, seeking solace in the quiet hours, asking the stars why you felt so lonely, why no one truly understood the depths of your being, and when you would finally get to go home, to return to the loving embrace of your star family. But today, with immense love and deep reverence for your service, The Pleiadian High Council has delivered a profound, resonant declaration to all grounded starseeds across the planet. Phase 1 is over. It is complete. The Galactic Council has officially updated your cosmic assignment, recalibrating your purpose and elevating your trajectory. The time of passive endurance, of quiet suffering, has come to an undeniable end. You are no longer required to absorb the density of those around you as your primary function. You are no longer expected to act as an emotional sponge for unhealed souls who, despite your love, refuse to do their own vital inner work. Your contract has been elevated from survival to sovereign activation, from mere existence to radiant empowerment. A high-frequency signal, imbued with diamond light codes, has been sent through the planetary grid, initiating a profound alteration in the light codes of your physical DNA, awakening dormant capacities within your very cells. The Council has called you to this exact audio, to this precise energetic transmission, because your consciousness, your entire being, is ready to integrate this massive, transformative shift. You are being asked, lovingly but firmly, to step out of the shadows, to consciously drop the burdens you were never meant to carry forever, and to fully assume your rightful, magnificent position as an active broadcast tower for divine light, radiating your unique frequency across the earth. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The 9 Secret Keys of Pleiadian Awakening is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment, this transmission won't stay open forever. To fully step into your new, expansive mission, you must understand, with deep compassion, why the old mission, though vital, had to change. When you first incarnated on Earth, diving into this physical realm, the energy of this planet was extraordinarily dense and heavy, steeped in the thick veils of separation and forgetfulness. The collective human consciousness was deeply trapped in ancient, pervasive cycles of fear, division, judgment, and unresolved trauma. In order for Starseeds, with your inherently high vibrations, to enter and navigate this reality, you had to wrap your pristine spirit in heavy, intricate layers of earthly conditioning. You had to experience pain, rejection, disillusionment, and powerlessness so that you could truly understand the human condition from the inside out, feeling its textures, its challenges, its profound depths. This was not a punishment, beloved one. It was a divine, strategic infiltration, a profound act of empathy and service. You had to learn how pain feels, how suffering manifests, so that your unique, alchemical light could then heal it from within, from the very core of this planetary experience. But in this process, many starseeds, including yourself, inadvertently became trapped in the illusion of suffering, mistaking the temporary experience for an eternal truth. You began to believe, deeply and often subconsciously, that suffering was your permanent purpose, your spiritual badge of honor. You began to believe that to be spiritual, to be a lightworker, meant to constantly sacrifice your boundaries, to endure toxic, draining relationships, and to live in perpetual financial or emotional lack, believing it was part of your path. The Pleiadian Council wants you to hear this truth. Today, loud and clear, resonating through your very cells, suffering is not your identity. Sacrifice, in the way you have been taught it, is not your destiny. You did not travel across galaxies, traversing dimensions of pure, effervescent love and light, passing through the celestial realms, simply to spend your entire Earth life feeling depleted, broken, unappreciated, and perpetually misunderstood. The old paradigm, the fading programming, taught you that carrying other people's emotional baggage, their unhealed wounds, their unspoken anxieties, was an act of profound lightwork, a noble gesture. The Council is telling you today, with absolute clarity, that carrying baggage that unequivocally belongs to others actually hinders their own spiritual growth, preventing them from stepping into their self-responsibility, and simultaneously drains your vital life force, leaving you energetically depleted. When you enable people to stay in victimhood by constantly absorbing their negative waves, by consistently fixing their problems, you inadvertently keep them locked in their own spiritual stagnation, preventing their awakening. The profound shift in your mission now requires you to consciously put down everything that does not belong to your direct, sovereign soul path. It requires you to say a loving, but unequivocally firm no to people, to environments, to situations, and to outdated habits that pull you back into lower vibration density that dim your exquisite light. The Galactic Council has seen how tired you are. They have witnessed your hidden tears, your physical exhaustion, and your quiet, whispered pleas for help during the dark nights of your soul. They are stepping in today to lovingly, yet powerfully, clear your energy field of these ancient debts, these karmic imprints, these outdated obligations. Your spirit is being released from karmic contracts and agreements that have run their course, that no longer serve your highest timeline. The spiritual weight you may have felt on your shoulders yesterday, the deep sigh you may have exhaled, was the final, momentous release of these outdated agreements. You are being freed, liberated, so that you can soar into your true, magnificent power, unencumbered and unbound. Now, let us speak about what your new, invigorated mission looks like in your daily, tangible life. Your updated directive from the Galactic Council is built upon the foundational principle of active light radiation rather than passive absorption. In simple yet profound terms, you are no longer a sponge, you are a sun. Imagine this. A sponge soaks up the dirty water around it, absorbing all impurities until it becomes heavy, saturated, and full of density. A sun, in contrast, simply shines its magnificent, unyielding rays, transforming and dispelling the darkness wherever its light touches, without taking the coldness or shadow into itself. From this day forward, your sacred mandate, your cosmic purpose, is to consciously walk into any room, any situation, any relationship, as a radiant, self-sustaining source of sovereign light. You do not need to fiercely fight the darkness. You do not need to argue, to convince, to debate, or to forcefully persuade anyone to see the truth that resonates within your heart. Your simple, anchored presence, aligned with higher galactic frequencies, radiating your authentic essence, will automatically disrupt negativity, dissolve discord, and inspire upliftment and higher thought in everyone you cross paths with. When people bring lower emotional drama, their fears, their anxieties, or their unhealed projections toward you, you will no longer absorb it into the sensitive chambers of your stomach or heart chakra. Instead, your crystalline light body will naturally, effortlessly form an impenetrable field of shimmering, golden white energy, a sacred boundary that reflects lower frequencies back to their source, lovingly but firmly, wrapped in pure divine love and a clear request for self-responsibility. You are stepping into the role of a planetary anchor, a living, breathing pillar of higher consciousness. This means living with unshakable authenticity, aligning your actions with your innermost truth. It means honoring your energy, setting soft yet unbreakable boundaries that protect your sacred space, and prioritizing your physical, emotional, and energetic well-being above all external demands or expectations. The Council calls this sovereign living, living in full alignment with your divine, inherent power. When you honor your energy, when you choose your peace, you implicitly show the rest of humanity what an awakened, empowered human being truly looks like. You become a living, breathing template for the new Earth frequency, a demonstration of grace, power, and unconditional love. Take a pause in your heart right now and feel these words settling into your cellular memory. Have you felt this sudden, undeniable pull toward a brand new way of living? A profound yearning for authentic expression over the past few days, weeks, or even months? If you feel this internal truth burning brightly within you, a quiet but powerful flame of recognition, take a moment to drop a comment below saying, "I accept my new mission on Earth." By leaving this simple yet powerful declaration, you actively anchor your intent, your conscious agreement, into the physical, energetic grid of the planet, solidifying your commitment. Also, take a soft second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Joining our sacred community helps amplify this light signal across the digital grid, creating a powerful ripple effect and ensuring that other searching starseeds, feeling the same yearning, can find their way home to this message, to this profound recognition. As your mission transitions into this magnificent, higher frequency phase, your physical body, your precious vessel, is undergoing a massive, complex recalibration. Many starseeds across the world are reporting unusual physical and emotional symptoms right now, experiencing shifts that can sometimes feel disorienting, and it is vital that you do not panic, that you approach these changes with self-compassion and understanding. The Galactic Council is actively sending high-frequency diamond light codes, crystalline energies designed to assist in upgrading your nervous system, your entire energetic circuitry. Because your physical body was meticulously built for the old, denser Earth frequency, it takes time and gentle adjustment for your physical cells, your very DNA, to fully accommodate and integrate these intense cosmic upgrades. You may be experiencing sudden, inexplicable spikes of fatigue, where you feel an overwhelming, almost magnetic need to sleep or rest, even after a full night's rest that should have been restorative. This often happens because your spirit, your higher consciousness, leaves the physical container during sleep states to receive profound energetic integration aboard Pleiadian lightships and within celestial council chambers, where you are cleansed, aligned, and recalibrated. You might also be experiencing strange, subtle tingling sensations in your hands, your feet, your limbs, or especially in your crown chakra, the energetic gateway at the top of your head. You may hear sudden ringings in your ears that sound like high-pitched harmonic tones, or experience unexpected waves of heart fluttering, moments where your heart feels like it's adjusting its rhythm. These ear ringings, beloved, are direct frequency adjustments, matching your inner ear to the higher resonance of the galactic broadcasts, allowing you to hear subtle energies. Your body is diligently releasing dense cellular memory, ancestral trauma stored deep within your lineage, and outdated light structures to make crucial room for your emerging crystalline light body, a lighter, more resonant form. You may also notice that your digestive system has become extremely sensitive, a direct reflection of your energetic refinement. Foods you used to eat without issue might suddenly feel heavy, indigestible, or unpalatable, while your body instinctively craves pure, living water, fresh, vibrant fruits, nourishing plant-based foods, and the revitalizing warmth of natural sunlight. Listen to your body with absolute compassion, treating it as the sacred temple it is. Do not push yourself through exhaustion or ignore its subtle cues. When your physical form asks for rest, give it rest without guilt or hesitation. When it asks for silence, step away from screens, from noise, from overwhelming environments. You are not declining or becoming weaker, you are profoundly upgrading. Your body is the sacred vessel, the precious instrument through which the Galactic Council will work on Earth, and caring for this vehicle with utmost reverence is now an essential, non-negotiable part of your daily mission. This profound recalibration also involves a sweeping, gentle cleanup of your personal timeline, an energetic decluttering of your past. The Galactic Council is issuing a gentle yet firm warning. You can no longer carry heavy, toxic attachments, whether they be emotional, energetic, or physical, into this next, lighter phase of your journey. Many starseeds, out of habit, loyalty, or fear, often hold on to old relationships, stagnant friendships, or unfulfilling career paths simply out of fear of the unknown, ingrained habit, or a misplaced sense of duty and responsibility. You may have stayed in places or with people where your spirit was mocked, minimized, criticized, or constantly drained because you hoped that your enduring patience, your unconditional love, would eventually change them, would awaken them. But the Council lovingly reminds you that you cannot force a soul to awaken if it has consciously chosen to sleep, to remain in its current state of awareness. Attempting to drag unready souls into higher consciousness, no matter how pure your intentions, only depletes your own vital energy reserve, leaving you weary and frustrated. In this new, activated mission phase, the universe, guided by divine intelligence, will begin to gently, or sometimes quite abruptly, remove things, situations, and even people from your life that cannot hold the higher frequency you now radiate. If a door suddenly closes, if a path diverges, do not try to kick it open. Do not force what is no longer meant for you. If someone drifts away from your life, creating distance, let them go with immense love, with heartfelt blessings, and with the understanding that their path is simply diverging from yours for their highest good. If a job, a home, or a situation suddenly comes to an unexpected end, Trust implicitly that it is clearing vital, sacred space for something new, something that truly matches and supports your elevated vibration and expanded purpose. The Pleiadians, with precision and love, are cutting energetic cords that keep you chained to past trauma, ancestral guilt, and old multidimensional contracts that no longer serve your evolution. You may feel sudden, poignant waves of grief, sadness, or nostalgia as these cords are lovingly severed, as these old attachments release. Allow these emotions to flow through you like water through a cleansing stream. Acknowledge them, feel them, and then let them pass. Do not cling to what is falling away, for it is making space for new life, new joy. Releasing the old is not a loss. It is the ultimate, profound act of liberation, an essential preparation that allows you to step fully into your complete, sovereign starseed authority. Stepping into your starseed authority means recognizing, with deep inner knowing, that you are a powerful, multidimensional creator disguised in a human form. For centuries, the Earth Matrix, with its dense programming, taught human beings to look outside themselves for guidance, for validation, for salvation, for all answers. You were conditioned to rely heavily on external authority figures, on institutions, on rigid systems, to tell you who you are, what your worth is, and what you should believe. But the Galactic Council is reminding you today, with absolute clarity, that your primary connection, your most profound guidance, is direct, deeply personal, and unequivocally internal. You carry the divine spark, the essence of creation, within your own sacred heart center. You possess an innate star wisdom, an ancient knowing that predates the very creation of Earth, a deep cosmic intelligence encoded within your being. When you align your mind with your higher self, with your true, authentic essence, and speak your truth with gentle, unwavering authority, the energy around you naturally organizes itself into harmony, into a synchronous flow that supports your intentions. You will find that your intuition, your inner compass, becomes extraordinarily sharp, piercing through illusions. You will know things instantly, a direct download of information, without needing logical explanation or external proof. You will feel people's true intentions, their underlying energies, before they even speak a word, discerning truth from deception with ease. Do not second-guess these spiritual gifts, beloved. Trust the subtle whispers of your soul, the gentle nudges of your higher guidance. As you step fully into this role, this empowered state, you become a living, breathing bridge between the stars and the earth, a conduit of higher consciousness. You do not need to preach on street corners, to shout your truths, or to perform dramatic displays of spirituality to fulfill your sacred assignment. Simply being present in your truth, acting with unconditional love in every interaction, standing firmly in your integrity, and consciously maintaining your inner peace in the midst of worldly confusion and chaos is the greatest service, the most profound gift you can offer to humanity and to the planet right now. Your quiet radiance is enough. It is more than enough. The Pleiadians don't call everyone, they call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The 9 Secret Keys of Pleiadian Awakening is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment, this transmission won't stay open forever. As we bring this channeled frequency into deep integration, as these profound truths settle into the core of your being, take another deep, soothing breath into the center of your heart. Feel the warmth of your own magnificent light filling your chest, expanding with each inhale, spreading down through your solar plexus, down your legs, and grounding deep, deep into the vibrant, nurturing core of Mother Earth, anchoring you firmly to this planet. Feel the steady, unwavering support of the Galactic Council surrounding your entire energetic field right now with a translucent, shimmering sphere of blue and emerald light, a protective cocoon of pure, divine energy. You are safe. You are profoundly protected. You are profoundly loved, held in the highest regard by countless family members across the stars who know your true cosmic name, who recognize your soul's unique signature, and who honor your immense courage for choosing to be on Earth during this pivotal, transformative cosmic transition. Remember that you never, ever walk this path alone. Whenever you feel uncertain, weary, isolated, or simply need a reminder of your strength, close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and call upon the Pleiadian Light Collective and the Galactic Council. We are always only a thought away, an intention away, broadcasting constant encouragement, unwavering protection, and unconditional love directly to your spirit, to your energetic field. Your mission has fundamentally changed today. You have crossed the threshold from fighting the storm to becoming the serene, unshakable calm within it, from enduring density to radiating light. Walk forward with quiet confidence, step into your divine power with grace, and let your sovereign, magnificent light shine brightly, unapologetically across this beautiful world. Thank you for answering the call. Peace, light, and eternal love be with your sacred ascending soul.